Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So recently, in the last 24 or 48 hours or something like that, I hit the milestone of reaching 500,000 views across my entire channel. So I was pretty excited about that. Thank you so much if you've watched any of my content and contributed to that. It's exciting. I'm excited. And the crazy thing is that 1/5 of all of those views came from one video in particular. So I just surpassed 100,000 views on one of my videos. So it's the first video that I've ever had that's hit 100,000 views. So that was pretty exciting. And that was my 8 tips and tricks to get the most out of your Kindle video. So today I just thought I would break down how much money I've made from that particular video and then compare it in terms of CPM and RPM with my overall channel performance. So don't worry if you don't know what those terms mean, I'll explain them as we go along. So here we are on my laptop. I've got it up in front of me. So as you can see on this video, I've gotten 108,477 views since it was published. And that was back in December. So start of December, I published this video, and then it really took off towards the end of December, early Jan, and then it sort of leveled off a little bit since then, but it's still definitely getting some good views, which is nice to see. As you can see in the last 48 hours, I've gotten 1,747 views, so that's really good. Gotten 5.4K watch time hours, and I've gotten 1,000 subscribers from it. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, then this is a perfect segue. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. If we go back to views, we can see that I hit the 100,000 view mark. What was it? Feb 6th. So it was actually further back than I thought. So it took me 65 days to hit 100,000 views. And then if we go to the revenue for this video, I've made $488 so far from this video. And the cool thing is that it's still making me money. It's like a couple of dollars every day. So I'm definitely happy about that. And then again, at the 65 day mark where I hit 100,000, I'd made $453 from the video. So that was pretty cool. And the cool thing is, again, I think $488. So if we work that out per hour, because it probably took me about 6 to 8 hours to make the video. So 488 divided by 8, $61. So that means I was being paid essentially $61 an hour to make this video. So that's definitely not bad at all. Of course, there are plenty of other videos that I've made like 50 cents. So it all averages out, and I'm still on a pretty low hourly rate for YouTube. But this, I think, shows the potential that there is in YouTube, and that's really, really motivating. So then if we go over to the revenue tab on this video, we can break it down a little bit more. So here we've got the overall just estimated revenue, the money I made from the video, and then we've got here the CPM, which is $12.33. So the CPM, if you don't know what that is, I think it's cost per mille, which basically means how much it costs advertisers to put ads on my videos for every 1,000 views. So if I was an advertiser and I wanted to put an ad on my video, I'd have to pay $12.33 for every 1,000 views. And that sort of gives you an idea of how much YouTube is charging and how much of a cut they're taking, and also how much advertisers are willing to pay, particularly depending on the content of the video that you've created. So for example, some of my finance videos, the CPM is quite a bit higher. It's more like $15 to $20. Whereas this is a tech video, so it's slightly lower. And then other types of videos, again, you'll have even lower CPM, because smaller companies might not be interested in advertising on a video that's about like books, for example, or how to knit a sweater, because they're trying to advertise a really expensive product. They're not trying to sell knitting needles. So there's all sorts of different factors, and it's always a good indicator of, again, the type of videos that might pay well on YouTube and ones that might not pay well. So if we go over to the RPM means revenue per mille, you can see right there. And that just means how much YouTube will pay you per 1,000 views on this particular video. So for me, for every 1,000 views, it's $4.54. And as you can see, it's been pretty steady across the board. It's been up and down a little bit. I'm not entirely sure what makes it go up and down, to be honest. I mean, at the start, it was kind of $6, $6.50. And then, yeah, it's leveled out and averaged at about $4.54. So that's cool. And as you can see here, it's primarily all from just regular ad revenue. There's a small amount from YouTube Premium, which I guess goes to show how many people don't use YouTube Premium. So then if we go and compare that to my overall channel analytics, so this is my overall channel revenue. So I've almost made $2.5 grand in ad revenue since I got monetized last year. And as you can see, about the time that those videos took off, my overall revenue went up quite a lot, and it's leveled out again But the overall CPM of my channel is 1665. I mean, that's across the entire time. And back here when I was getting fewer views, I was looking at more like an average of 22 to 25 CPM. And I think that is just because, again, I had a lot of finance videos that were my most popular videos, and finance related videos tend to have higher paying advertisers attached to that content. So it was higher back then, but then I was getting less views, which is why I was also making less money. So my CPM is lower now, but I'm getting more views, so therefore I'm making more money. So if that makes sense. And then RPM, again, it's a little bit higher than the average on this video, but again, that's probably because it's taking into account the earlier days in my monetization journey. Advertisers were willing to pay about $10 on average to advertise on my videos, whereas now, because I'm getting so many views on a few of my Kindle related videos, which are kind of tech content, advertisers are willing to pay a bit less, about half that. But overall, on average, the RPM and CPM on my channel is a little bit higher than on this particular video. So yeah, that is the breakdown of RPM and CPM on my YouTube channel and on my most popular video. Hope you found it interesting. If you did, leave me a like and don't forget to subscribe. If you're interested in more YouTube creator kind of content like this relating to making videos on YouTube, then be sure to check out my YouTube playlist. And other than that, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.